Hey guys. Yep, Susie Q, Fish Fam Mom is live. But I'm only going to be live for a few minutes, okay? I just did 3 major water changes that were really badly needed due to the fact, hey Eric, I don't know if I know you. Eric, where are you from? First to the chat. Well, Eric, it's very nice to see you. Now I gotta find my chat back. I just did some water changes. Can y'all hear me? We got Turbo Fish, we got Jamie McDonald, we got Cecilia, we got Big Easy, we got DH Aquatics. Hello everyone, I'm finally able to catch a full stream. Yeah, praise God, I am ad-libbing this. I don't even know if y'all can hear me. But I just did some much needed water changes in the 55 and then the 220s. Finally, the 20 that got cloudy after I took the sponge filter out and put it in the 25, and I'm afraid that either the beneficial bacteria wasn't enough for the bioload, or maybe I didn't rinse the sponge filter out good enough. Victor's in the house. Hey Victor, can y'all hear me? I've been here once before, but can't remember when I found you. Maybe Green Bay stream, but not sure. I don't think so, Eric. I'm not familiar with Green Bay, but Eric, I'm usually on Bob Steamfox, Aquarium Co-op, Rick Hurtless, Mr. Science Geek, Lucas Bretts. I've been on Flip Aquatics. I've been on more. Michael's Fishroom, Rachel O'Leary, etc., etc. E Money Cichlids in the house. Hello everyone, squad up. Aquarium Cop. Hello Susan and friends. Sound is great. Thank you very much. Gina's in the house. Auntie Gina is in the house. Hey Gina, I've been thinking about you. I know you've been real busy doing flowers for a wedding, etc. Heather, hi Heather. Happy Saturday. The sound is good. Thank you, Cecilia. When I listen to it, it sounds low. But can y'all see my pretty 55 gallon after a 15 gallon, I think I changed 15 gallons out, scrubbed the inside walls. We changed the light bulbs, I think they were T5s or something like that. I can't remember. But it had an ultraviolet tint to it, and it was my son-in-law's saltwater bulbs. And when I changed the bulbs to natural light, algae started growing everywhere. Annie Confetti, well hello Annie Confetti. Dank Tanks, hello. Yes, it's beautiful. Thank you, Cecilia. Eric says, I've been trying to meet more people in the aquatic community because I love aquariums. Well, Eric, you're in the right place, because we're part of the hashtag FishFam community here on YouTube, and we want to welcome you. Everyone welcome Eric Hebert to the FishFam community. There's no application and there's no application fee. You just participate, you follow us around, you subscribe to us, you hit that notification bell, you watch our videos, you comment, you share, you do whatever is needed to stay busy and active. You show up at the live streams, and if you don't know our live stream schedules, I usually live stream every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central. I like the setup, it looks great. Thank you. Still got some plastic plants in there, but the valves have grown in. The chain swords are growing, but they keep getting uprooted in the sand, so I'm going to have to put some weights on them. I've got Java fern in there. I've got some swords. I've got the Anubias. The Anubias looks rough because the angel's constantly cleaning them off and laying eggs on them. So, and like I said, I just got through with a 15-gallon water change and scrubbing the walls to get the algae off. I've got a yo-yo loach in there and 4 peppered corydoras, which get out and swim around when they know that the yo-yo loach is out. They kind of bonded in the quarantine tank together. They were housed together for about 6 weeks, and only because I didn't know where I was going to put them. Eric says, that's awesome. I'm a motivational speaker, so I'm trying to branch out to other positive communities. Well, thank you, Eric. A lot of my live streams, I do have collabs with guest speakers from different fish channels, YouTube fish channels, and small businesses, fish-related businesses. And I try not to crowd my Ustreams with collabs every stream, but I do a stream weekly, and I try to do a collab once a month or sometimes 2 times a month. Heather, Dank, Big Easy, Cecilia, and y'all, tank looks awesome. Thank you, Aquarium Cop. Good to see you with us. Bajorn. Hope it's okay to ask tons of questions because I don't know much about it. Well, Eric, do you keep any fish right now, currently? Fish Person Vlogs is in the house. Yellow! Hello, Fish Person. Welcome. HC Aqua's in the house. Hi, everyone. I'm in Hawaii, and we just did a ballistic missile treat on my phone. Now, they're saying it was a false alarm, but my family are all still a little shaken. Wow. Well, please be safe. Gina says, sorry, I've been out of it for a while. Hopefully things have settled down and I can get back to normal. Yes, Gina. Fish Person Vlog says, how's everyone doing? I'm doing fine. I've just spent the last couple hours doing water changes, scrubbing, doing some gravel vacs in my 55 and my 220s. I did a 5-gallon water change, so that's what, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's a 25% water change. The 120 I was saying earlier before I was greeting everyone. Yes, check on HC, everyone, and see that he's doing okay. Turbofish says, you got some of my buddies in Guam, you're safe. Chris Fishrooms, hello, Chris Fishroom. Fishman's in the house. Hey, Fishman. He's okay, but just a bit freaked out. Yes, I would be too, and I pray that you all stay safe. Fish Person Vlog says, E-Money, I met them at the aquatic experience, and it was cool, but I have a different vision of him. He's a bit cockier in person. I missed the question. Let me scroll back up. I met the king of DIY, Joey, and Rachel O'Leary at the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. Was a cool event. I got a quick video up on my channel. Oh, I understand. Fishman says, hi Susan, finally caught you on live stream. Yes, Fishman, it was an impromptu, it wasn't a scheduled one. Haven't been feeling that good, even though I've done my regular live streams every week. We were still under the weather, as they say, recovering from the flu and upper respiratory infections. I moved one of the gouramis out of the tank, and since then the tank dominance is kind of a little screwy. The angelfish have just taken over the 55. And as you see, my gold gourami sitting on the bottom. Half the time my paradise fish is hiding. I think the yo-yo loach likes the paradise fish and has got the paradise fish a little off kilter. You see the valves that are growing out, the long stringy valves that are growing out in between the plastic plants, and they're about 3 feet long. Some of the stems are, or some of the leaves are. The wood in the middle is a piece of Mopani driftwood, and it's leaning on 2 large lava rocks. Let me see what's going on. Everybody pretty much doing their own chat there. HC's got to go. Okay, HC. Be careful and check you out later. Okay. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see my 25 gallon. Okay, this is the 25 gallon right here, and it has the opaline gourami in it. He's the only one in there right now, and everything's plastic except the wood. The wood right here is another piece of Mopani driftwood. There's a couple snails in there. He's very happy. Eventually I'm going to put some corridors in there for cleanup crew. And over here are my 20 gallons. You can see I kind of lifted the grass and stirred it around a little bit to open it up. It had gotten a little clumped, so I knew circulation wasn't going through it really well. And there's always a chance when you do that you're stirring up unpleasantries. But as you see, I have a good collection of ram's horn snails at the top and at the bottom. And then on this one over here, I have one mystery snail, and then we have a lot of bladder snails in that tank right there, which I don't care for. Borrow Boy, hello Borrow Boy. Just relaxing and watching your tanks, Heather said. Thank you. We're just chilling, Susan, as always. Yes, Tank. And that's fine to chill on my streams. I don't care. I'm not very experienced, but January the 7th will be my 3-year anniversary on keeping guppies. And right now my blue-green Moscows from King Lee and Twin City guppies has taken off. They've become very prolific. I'm trying to save about 17 to 20 angelfish fry that are going on 3 weeks old now. My heater's not working, so I'm losing them. So I've got to go get another little heater. I love Mopani. I do too. You have to, you know, do a lot of water changes at first to get the tannins out, but if you like that really dark tannin look, that's fine. I have it in every one of my tanks, whether it's reptile or fish. Cool, Dank. DH says, I like tall tanks, but I always seem to be drawn towards fish that need long tanks. Dusty, I do too. It seems like my local store sells the tall tanks more than they do the long tanks. They want the long tanks for reptiles, etc., or for reefs or corals. But these 20s are tall. The 25s are tall. I like this 55 that I bought from Gina. To me, it's just perfect. It's not too tall and it's not too long. And I'd rather have a 20 long and a 40 long than a tall myself for cleaning and planting and doing water changes and stuff. But you know, you adjust. I like tall tanks, but I always seem to be drawn towards fish. DH, it's time for a tall, long tank then. Happy Fish Guy. Hello, Happy Fish Guy. Great morning to the fish family. Happy Saturday. Hello, Susan. Nice angels. Thank you, Happy Fish Guy. Appreciate that a lot. They are beautiful. The female spawns just about every week or every 2 weeks. The last spawn number 10. They actually, because I had the baby fry in a breeder box in the tank, they ended up eating the eggs. They didn't allow them to mature and hatch out. They ate them. So I've got the angelfish fry in a 3-gallon tub at the bottom of the 55-gallon right now. Y'all can't see it. I don't have a camera that will reach down there. Lumpy Dog's in the house. Hello, Lumpy Dog. Yeah, we hope Gina's feeling better too. She's been really sick over the holidays. She's had a wedding and a funeral, so my life is finally getting back to normal, so I should be able to this coming week. I'm sorry. Also, LJ has been in the hospital. She had an emergency surgery. So she said to tell everyone that she's been missing you and she'll soon catch up with us. She is back home now. So check on her and see how she's doing. She had an ulcer that almost perforated the abdominal wall, so they had to do emergency surgery on her. I'm hitting the bell for everyone so I can learn as much as possible. That's cool, Eric. Yeah, the Fish Fam, everybody knows if you don't know each other, we visit each other's channels, we subscribe, and we hit the notification bell, and when we can, we check each other out, Eric. Bob Steenfott posted a goldfish update tomorrow, so y'all look for his update video. Hope you're feeling better, Gina. Aquarium Cop out. Air out the plants. That's awesome. You don't like pond snails? Curious why. Are they not good? Aquarium Cop, I don't like bladder pond snails because they are quick to breed. Sometimes they can overtake my ram's horn, but it's curious to this. I think that the ram's horn and the bladder snail can breed together, but when they do, it seems like the ram's horn produces ram's horn snails. It's kind of weird. I can't prove it, but that's just what it seems like. They're not my favorite. I like the ram's horn snail because they can get up to a 1/2 inch to almost 1 inch in diameter, I have two different kind. I have the brown, and some of my brown ram's horns are actually have beautiful bronze shells. And then I picked up some pink or red ram's horns from Kyle's Wild World on his plants that he gave me. And they're weird because they have almost a clear, it's not really clear, it's a cloudy, clear like shell, and their foot is very red. Redneck Fish Tank's in the house. Hello, Redneck Fish Tank. Turtle Girl. I think I said hi. Did it bounce back up? Yes, prayer for LJ, Victor said. Redneck Fish Tank. I like the long tanks. When I got my 125, all they have was a 125 tall, so I waited 2 weeks for my LFS to get my specific order of 125 long in. Awesome Redneck Fish Tank. 125. Whew. That would probably take up most of my wall. The gold gourami and the moonlight gourami are in what I call suspended animation right now, but the angels seem to be going around cleaning things off. Hope that doesn't mean they're getting ready to spawn again. I got a couple corridors out right now. The yo-yo loach is over there by the gold gourami right now. He is friendly. He greets everybody. He hangs out with everybody. He seems to like the tank, CJ. I got Henry from CJ Black. Gotta catch up on the chat. Turbofish says, Miss Susan, I didn't realize you already had a fair amount of plants. You're doing really well. Yes, thank you, Turbo. I do want some bushier, larger leaf plants to replace those plastic plants that are in the 55 gallon. But my 20s are full of guppy grass, bacopa, anubias, java ferns, change swords, and then upstairs I have some beautiful crypts that I'm trying to propagate. Flynn's in the house. Hello, Flynn. Cecilia says, Lumpy Dog says, separating out male and female guppies that I want to keep out of 3 planted tanks is a pain in the rear end. Run on sentence, haha. Yeah, Lumpy Dog, sexing them and separating them and putting them in different tanks, it's just time consuming. Fishman says, hi, Lumpy Dog. Hi, Flynn. And Lumpy Dog says, hi, all. E-Money said, squad up. Yeah, hit that like button, everyone. Aquarium Cop says, oh, cool. Thank you, Susan. I have so many snails, I sometimes forget which is which. Yep. They come in on the plant sometimes, and that's how I first got snails. Fish Tropic, hello Jason. How y'all doing? Redneck Fish Tank says, I don't like pond snails because they will take over the tank. Well, they breed according to the food supply, so if you could cut back on your feeding, they do cut back on their breeding. And Yo-Yo Loach loves the paradise fish, but the paradise fish doesn't know what the Yo-Yo Loach is. So a lot of them have kind of been hiding lately. So I've got something out of balance, and I was thinking about putting the opaline gourami back in the 55 and make the 25 species only angelfish, and I think that might balance out the tank again. So it's fun watching them because you want to see who's dominating and who's not dominating and who's maybe getting bullied or not bullied, but just not sure if it's tank mates. It's kind of interesting. Heather says, I hear at Redneck Fish Tank just picked out a ton of snails out of some of our tanks yesterday. Yeah, I did. I pull them. That I have a 55-gallon in the floor that has ram's horn and bladder snails because someone contacted me recently. They needed some feeder snails for some puffers. So I'm waiting for the weather to warm back up again, even though this week we're going back down into the teens here in Alabama. Crazy, but yes, we are. Redneck says, it seems like it's a never-ending job, Heather. E-Money Susan, you should add some young discus to that angelfish tank. Would look awesome, trust me. Believe me, I have thought about it, E-Money, and I'm going to do some more research on discus. I don't know if it's going to be too much maintenance for me or not, so anyway, thank you very much, E-Money. Sorry, had to knock at the door, but I'm back now. Okay, Eric, yeah, I get distracted. Dank saying, what's up, Tropico? Dank. Lumpy Dog says, Eric, LOL, so did I. Mine was a door-to-the-door window replacement salesman. All right, Lumpy Dog. Well, all right, guys, I appreciate everyone stopping by and showing their love and support. I don't have anything else that I really want to talk about, and my schedule is getting heavy. I have a choir rehearsal this evening. I have to go fix lunch and find out what hubby wants to eat. But I've got baby corridoras growing out. That's my 55. You've seen my 20s that are full of guppies. And upstairs, fish room, I have 2 10-gallons. One 10-gallon is set up for a shrimp tank that also has some beautiful ram's horn snails in it. And anyway, I appreciate you stopping by today, and being with me. And I want to tell you to look for me Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for another Fish Room Chat Q&A. Eric, I hope that you feel welcome, and everyone check out Eric Hebert and welcome him into the Fish Fam. We love you guys. That's Susan for SLC Aquatics. Talk to you next time. Love you.